Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be talking about three solar stocks. We'll be talking about Sunrun, SunPower, and Tesla. Now, we understand the reason why Tesla got into the solar panel game is because a lot of their satellites have solar panels as well. They bought a company called Solar City, and so now Tesla is producing. They've been producing solar panels and solar roofs for quite some time now. I don't know if you guys have been tracking this, but over the past, I think 5 to 8 years, they really got into the solar roof game. And we're going to go over what that means to the whole industry, because it's an industry changing innovation that Tesla has done. Now, of course, Tesla is always a good buy because of all the products that Tesla has, whether it be SpaceX, their solar program, as well as their electric vehicles. But we're going to get into it, and we're going to see which one of these, if not all three, that you guys should buy. All right, let's get into it. So for the past 5 years, Sunrun has been up 513% the past year. They've been down around 50% the past 3 months. And you're going to see a lot of these stocks down, which to me, because of where the industry is going, is an indicator to buy. The past month, they've been down 40%. The past week, down 2.5%. And today in the pre-market, they are down roughly 2%. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Sunrun, it engages in the design, development, installation, sale, ownership, and maintenance of residential solar energy systems. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with that particular information. Now, currently, the stock price for Sunrun is $34.25. In the past 5 years, Sunrun got up to $96.50. So essentially, there's some headway, there's some room for you guys to essentially invest some money and make some money. Good morning, Wendell B1, my brother. So as we're looking at these particular stocks, and I'm showing you here, solar stocks are sliding amid policy headwinds. Wall Street analysts say buy these names, okay? And Sunrun is definitely one of those names that you should buy. 22 analysts on Robinhood is stating buy at 81.8%, hold at 13.6%, and sell at 4.5%. Now, we understand that we either politics pass the Green New Deal or we get more energy efficient when it comes to alternative forms of energy versus fossil fuels. Solar is by far the number one most attainable and easiest technology that a lot of companies, if not all, can get into and start powering. The two main industry when it comes to energy, other than fossil fuels, is hydrogen gas and solar panels. Now we can get into thermal heating energy that comes from essentially the earth core or the ground itself. We can get into wind technology, okay? But the sun is always there. There's not always wind. There's certain parts of states and cities and towns that may not have wind, but sun is always there in some form of fashion, except if you live in Washington State or Oregon State. But anyway, they sometimes have sun. All right, so that's Sunrun, and I'm gonna give you what I believe you should put your money at. You should invest some of your money. Either you're going to buy into the stock itself, options, or there's an ETF that you guys can essentially encompass some of these stocks that I'm going over today. Now, with that being said, if you guys want to be more informed about Sunrun, go over to sunrun.com. And if you guys are interested in solar panels, I know I'm somewhat in the market of buying solar panels, but not yet. It's quite expensive, believe it or not. They tell you it's not expensive, but depending on your house size, your roof size, you're going to spend anywhere from $25,000 to $100,000. Now, if this is your retirement home, then I believe that is worth it. Okay, I believe that is worth it because, well, let me break this down a little bit further. It's only worth it if you can pay off these solar panels in 10 years. Most of these solar panel warranties only last 10 to 15 years, and you have a couple that does 25 years. Now, after that 10-year warranty goes and malfunction starts to happen with your solar panels, then you're paying out of the pocket cost. So we have to understand whether you're going to be an investor or a buyer of solar panels, understand the way the industry is moving and understand the future gains that you can potentially buy. Good morning, Jermaine Anderson. Nice to see you, brother. Now, let's look at the potentials that Sunrun can essentially have of the forecasted amount of their stock. Okay. And as we're looking at this, we see that Sunrun, now out of the three that we're talking about today, Sunrun, SunPower, and Tesla, Sunrun has the largest forecasted prediction that is going to raise in the next 12 months to 161% at $91 per share. And the current price right now is $34 per share. Now we see at the median, even the median is 112% at $74. So essentially you're still doubling your money. And low at 28.10. Now they're already kind of hit the low ends. If we go back here in the past year, we see how Sunrun has not been doing well. But to that point, Sunrun, SunPower, First Solar, VInvent, all of these other solar companies have not been doing well, period. Now, as we get more into the review here, some of you may have questions of, Ross, which one would you buy? Now, I don't know if you guys, how long you've been watching. I was actually investing in Sunrun. Let me see if I can find my history here. There we go. Here's my history of me investing in Sunrun. It says here, February 1st, I sold 16 shares with a profit of $1,100. Okay. That's when I sold. And then I bought in October at 2.27 shares, 124. And then I bought some more October 15th, but I'm pretty sure I sold all of those. Okay. But nonetheless, I was with Sunrun because I can see that I saw the potential of Sunrun exponentially gaining percentage and profit over the next year or two. Now, right now, during season's greetings, a lot of people are holding their money. They're buying gifts for people. You guys are going out and buying all sorts of expensive gifts for people who, never mind, I'll keep that to myself. You know what I'm getting at though, right? It kind of makes me think of a song. It's the most expensive time of the year. I'm just joking, guys. But it's the most expensive time of the year where you guys are going out instead of investing, especially if you have brothers, sisters, mother, fathers, children. How profitable or how beneficial would it be if you bought them some stocks? Just think about it. Okay. I'm off of it. I'm definitely off of it. Now let's move on to SunPower. SunPower for the past 5 years has been up 235%. The past year has been down 26%. 3 months down 4%. Month down 35%. Week down 2%. And then the day is down 0.34%. Now, granted, as I told you before, all of these solar stocks, individual solar stocks are down. This is because it's the way the market is. Okay. Think about it like this. During the wintertime, you don't see as much sun than you do in the summertime. So when the sun is out, oh, we should get solar panels. When it's winter, no one's really thinking about solar panels. It's probably a good time to go into the market and buy solar panels because they're probably cheaper because there's not many customers. That's not many customer base because of how people's psychology works about the sun is out. Let me buy solar panels. No sun is out. They're not even thinking about solar panels. Okay. Now, and again, I do believe that SunPower is still a great buy for you guys. I definitely think SunPower is a great buy for you guys. And of course, SunPower engaged in design, manufacturing, delivery of solar panels and systems. Okay. They started back in 1985. Yes, solar goes back even further than that. The analyst rating, though, with SunPower out of 19, buy at 15.8, hold at 47.4, and sell at 36.8. That's somewhat alarming for me. Now, when it comes to SunPower, which is very different than Sunrun, SunPower has a subsidy called, I think it's called Maxon, that they produce their own solar panels. So they don't have a third-party contractor like Sunrun in order to produce their solar panels. Now, a lot of people believe that's the reason why they have not been doing they have not been doing well financially, because they're producing their own solar panels versus doing cheap contracts to third-party vendors in order to create and make and manufacture their solar panels. Now, in my opinion, is SunPower still a good buy? I think eventually SunPower will turn around, but we're looking at anywhere from 2 to 3 years. But you do get it at a low price of $20 per share. Let me back up here. You get it at the low price of $20 per share. And over the 5-year trend, it was up to $54 per share. Now, definitely we understand that the pandemic played a role in all of these stocks essentially tanking and pretty plummeting. But nonetheless, a company like SunPower, they've created so much debt because they create their own solar panels. And believe me, when you're doing a lot of things in-house, it takes more of your revenue in order to get those things generated versus getting a third-party contractor and just probably using business credit of some sort. And that's the difference that we're going to see here. Now, let's look at the prediction of SunPower here. And let's look at their website very quickly in case you guys are interested. This is the way it looks. Nothing fancy. Okay. But the predictions that we have for SunPower is over the next year, they're expecting the SunPower to get to $35 per share at 68% and a median of $27. So at the median, you'll make $7 per share. At 35, you'll make $15 in profit if you buy it at if you buy it at the price of $20 currently. Now, I know a lot of times, family, you guys are looking at stocks, okay? You're looking at stocks to buy them at a very low price. I tell you, the money is in the percentages. And I love new investment platforms like WeBull and Robinhood or even Stash or M1 Finance, because you don't have to essentially go in and buy the whole stock. You can go in and buy in fractions, okay? You can buy it in increments, okay? And you can put those things on a monthly recurring investment. You know, I'm beating a dead horse here. I'm killing the nanny in order to make good profit. Now, when I look at SunPower, this is my third choice out of the three, okay? SunPower and Tesla, I'll tell you which ones I'll pick, but SunPower is definitely third on the list because, again, I believe it's going to take you about 2 to 3 years to really make some good profit off of this. But now, there is other investment options for you guys, like buying options. You can buy a put option because the way the market is now, people, just because you don't see stocks in the green doesn't mean that people are not making money. No, these stocks have a trending analysis each and every year, and mega and Mensa investors go in and they look at the trend analysis. They say, well, solar stocks usually around between of October to February usually trend lower. So let's go in, let's buy a couple of options, and let's make thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So again, if you guys are not into option trading, you might want to look at that because there's still money to be made, even when a stock is down, okay? Moving right along, Tesla. I don't need to beat the dead horse on Tesla. Over the past 5 years, Tesla has been up 2,300%. The past year, 50%. 3 months, 31%. Month, down 18%. Week, up 2%. And then today, they're up around 3.57%. Now, we're not going to get into Tesla as far as their solar panels because they don't really boast here. They don't really list any information about their solar stocks. But here's my position as always. I'm up 114% at $2,800 with my market value at $5,200, and my average cost per share was $452. And we understand that Tesla is currently at $970. Now, of course, I have a recurring investment every month at $25. That's all I have. I'm going to continue to invest in Tesla. Okay. Now let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. They said buy at 41%, hold at 29%, sell at 29.3%. Now, out of all these shares, right, we saw how SunPower analyst was given a very low rating when it comes to buy versus sell. That percentage was way higher in the sell category than it was in the buy. But when it comes to Tesla, you're not just investing in, the Model S and the Model X and the Model Y and solar panels and solar roofs and SpaceX. You're essentially investing in Elon Musk because Elon Musk can speak a certain thing and control the stock market. He can control the cryptocurrency market. He can control the traditional stock market. He can control if you're getting sued or not. I mean, it's all over the board. So essentially, you're not just investing in Tesla, you're investing in Elon Musk. But now, when we look at the innovation that his company has done by his leadership, and I'm not essentially touting Elon Musk, but the guy has been innovative. Now, when I'm looking at these particular stocks and I'm looking at the product that they offer, now I know you guys can't see that well. Let me see if I can blow this up just a little bit. But these are solar roofs that you see here. This is a solar roof. This is not solar panels. The shingles are made out of solar materials, okay? So we're understanding how the entire roof of your house is solar integration, right? It's a solar roof. And they install it with a fully integrated solar and storage system with a seamless design, and each tile looks great up close or from the street. And a lot of people may go for this very expensive option because it looks great. Now, like I said before, when you're investing in Tesla, you are investing in the Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y, solar roof, and solar panels. Now, solar panels from Tesla, believe it or not, is one of the cheapest in the industry, and they actually look better than the other company's solar panels, okay? These are solar panels here. And I think I went in here and I was shopping. Let me show you very quickly. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Give me 1 second, family. And I did an estimate on my home. Okay. I did an estimate on my home. And for the solar panels, I'm definitely not giving you guys my address. Hold on. Now, what's your average electric cost? That's something that you should essentially ask yourself, because we understand the way that the industry is going to eventually move. Okay. Everyone is going to be getting into the solar game in the next 10 years to the point where it's going to, houses are going to start to come with solar panels, new solar panels, not someone who bought the home and installed solar panels. Let's see, electric bill. Let's just say 200. All right. Let me see if I can get that out of here. Now, for my home, if I was to buy with Tesla, they're telling me my cash price is around 40 grand. Price after potential incentives around $29,000. Okay, $29,000. Let me show you something even better than that. If I went with the solar roof, you got to see these numbers, guys. These numbers, if you did the solar roof, is astronomical. As we're looking right here, family, if you went with the solar roof, you're looking at around $74,000, $75,000 after all your tax incentives from the federal government. Okay, so $75,000, almost $100,000. You damn near bought a house on top of your house. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you those things because I believe, once again, if you're investing in Tesla, you're not just investing in the solar panels or the solar roof. You're investing in all the Tesla products. Let's just keep it that way. But if the price of $970 per share is scaring you and you don't care to essentially invest in fractions, then I believe that Sunrun is the next best choice. So in my opinion, Tesla is number one to invest in because of all the products that Tesla has other than their solar panels and solar roofs. They're going to be up at 68.3%. Right now, they're currently at 970, but they even go up to $1,580 per share. And currently, Tesla's around 970 per share. And then again, we have Sunrun, who probably percentage-wise as the prediction and forecast, is a better buy. But again, I think that Tesla will become more profitable over time versus Sunrun. But again, Sunrun is still a great buy at $34 per share and a prediction forecast in the next 12 months of 161% at $91 per share. And as we look at Sunrun, right now, it's very, very affordable for you guys to go in and buy a couple of shares, if not start a monthly investment. Good morning, dancing alone with rentals. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. You guys have a great and wonderful day. And again, it's always a good time to invest because right now the market is down. The market has been down for like the past month or so. And this is the time where investors buy up the market, and so shall you. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. Have a great day.